Hi, my name is Gabriela from TulipArt Designs and you are welcome or welcome back on my creative channel where I am showing you watercolor sketching ideas, tips and tricks. And if you need some help in your free time to get creative, learn watercolor, then you are on the right place. Now we have started the 100 watercolor sketches challenge. It's a creative challenge I started for myself, but then everyone was quite interested. Today is day 8 from our challenge and I can't wait to show you what we have on the page. So let me show you the sketch we have today. Today we are going to paint a nice butterfly. We are making a mess, so prepare for let perfection go this time, as usual. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, before we start, let me show you what I have for the materials. So my sketchbook, my watercolors, the ink pen, jelly roll pen. So the ink pen should be water resistant, so once you add the watercolor on top of it, it will not bleed. Then a watercolor brush. I have size 10, size 8 or 12 would also do the job. Depends on how big is your sketch. Now I have a so for the butterfly, I will start inking with my pen. I'm using the 02 size. I will go very sketchy. And if you need my sketch, if you need the drawing, the pencil sketch, then you can definitely get it from my Patreon, where all the members get the outline templates for every tutorial and of course some extra stuff. So if you need this, you can definitely go check it out. I will link it below. Now I'm going very sketchy with my pencil. Usually I am definitely not this patient person, so I'm always somehow rushed, and that's why this style actually really fits me. But if you like more smooth lines, and that's okay. So you can definitely sketch, you can use the template and you can trace it in the style you like. So that's already quite nice that I just have the lines, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it exactly like me. Although if you have your style, that's already quite nice, so don't keep it for yourself. Now something like this, and then we have on the other side kind of a symmetrical, or I tried to make it symmetrical. Maybe it's not completely, but that's gonna be fine. So I am adding some extra lines to create a little bit of thickness to my lines. Like this. Okay, and then we have some details here, so I will just draw. I want to make all of these nice details. Of course, we can always add more. I really enjoy the drawing part, and if you want, you can always turn on music and just sketch or trace the lines and not listening to all the stuff I'm talking. Sometimes you need that calm environment, right? So that's gonna be fine. Although if you watch my video, this will definitely help me grow here. But I will understand if you need a moment for yourself and if you pause the video to just sketch. Okay, I want to add maybe something small here. Okay, let me do the same. I see here I have 5 and here I have 4, so maybe I messed up my sketch. So let me do this one a little bit smaller, a little bit tinier, so I can fit another one on top of this, like this. All right, now this looks fine. I can also fill them in black. That's totally fine. Okay. A few circles. This tutorial will be definitely more of a drawing, and the watercolor will be just like small complement, let's say. And we are gonna use wet in wet for our painting part. So here I'm going a little bit slower and I am trying to focus to make them kind of the same. Of course it doesn't work, so I will go back like this. I will add thickness if I need to all of them or maybe some of them. And then here one more, a few circles. Okay. So I have 2, 4, 6. I have the same amount this time, so that's gonna be fine. Let's just add all of these. Something like this. Now, because they are very, how do you say, shaky, the lines, I will just add thickness. I will make it more sketchy. Like this. And sometimes, because I really want to finish quickly, I don't know if you ever have this feeling, I just want to see the end result, and that's okay. Sometimes we just don't have the patience. What my tip is, maybe we can have a break for a few minutes and then come back to our sketch. So we will look at it with a fresh eye and we will have again some motivation to finish the whole sketch. Okay. My first step will be to add water. So I will add water all over my butterfly. I don't want to have too much water, but I also want it to be very well wet, okay? And we can check from the side like this if there are some puddles, and we can move around this water. I'm not sure if you can see, but you can see the reflection, so you can see that now here I have some dry part. So I will just go back and add some water there and make it even everywhere. Okay, then I really like some blues, so I will start with a nice vibrant blue here on the edge, and I will let it bleed. I will pick up more paint and I will tap around the edges and just let it bleed. And we have to work quick with this technique. I will take some of my rose lake to add here a few lines like this, just following the direction of my shapes here in the middle. And this technique we can't control, okay? So it's more about enjoying how the paint moves around, if we want to add another color or not, some extra vibrancy. And if we see that the paint is not moving, not spreading, if the paint is not blending and moving around, then it's probably, yeah, the page is probably started drying. Okay, I'm also seeing on the page. What I really like to do is with clean water, I want to make some circles here, and I will touch a little bit my butterfly, and then I will let this paint move around, okay? So everything is really about exploring and not be scared of making a mess, okay? And maybe it will turn out differently than what we expected, but that's okay, because we just want to have some fun and we want to enjoy our free time, and so let it just go, okay? Maybe I want to take some blue and just bring it in here for some extra contrast. Some extra water. Maybe some extra paint, and then I will make a few splatters just like this. And because the paper is wet, you will see that the splatters will spread around, and that's already so beautiful. Like, I'm enjoying this whole mess so much. Let's take some of the pink one as well. I have a feeling this will go quite nice. All right, then I just need a little bit more of this blue here around the edges, just to make it a little bit darker. And because the paper started already drying, you should know that we are gonna have some hard edges probably, and when this dries, if I have some, I will show you what I mean by saying hard edges, but it's gonna be fine. All right, I need some of this Payne's gray here, but very not transparent, more concentrated, and I will add here for the body of the butterfly. Okay, just like this. I will let this dry, and I want to add a few white details. Okay, now that this is dry, I want to add some white details with my Jelly Arrow pen. So here on the body, I'm just adding a few of these short lines, so this will help me make all the shapes more, how do you say it, not so loose. Okay, and where I have the darkest parts, I am adding some of the white lines, just like this. And of course you can add a lot. I don't go too crazy with the Jelly Roll pen, but adding just a little bit as a highlight, okay? Just like this. Of course, you can add more. You can use gouache or bleed proof white with a brush. I just like drawing, so I will go with the pen. Okay, and maybe a few details here, like this. You can always look from above to see if you need some extra details. I will leave it like this and call it done. So that was it for today. I hope you liked it and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching the video, and consider subscribing for my channel so you will not miss any of the coming videos. Check out my Patreon for all the outline templates and the extra exclusive watercolor sketching classes that you have almost every week there. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!